Good morning to all. Today is 7th of January 2024 and I am going to read first page of the Hindu newspaper, and on top of the page there is a news about Aditya L1. Aditya L1 reaches destination in orbit around L1. L1 is Lagrange point. India's first solar mission gets to crucial phase 127 days after launch. ISRO scientist and engineer completes spacecraft's orbit insertion process around the Lagrangian point. Orbit selected to ensure a mission life of 5 years, minimizing station keeping maneuvers and fuel consumption, ensuring a continuous unobstructed view of the sun, says ISRO. The Indian Space Research Organization, that is ISRO, has placed the Aditya L1 spacecraft into the halo orbit around the Lagrangian point L1. The India's maiden solar mission L1 reaches the L1 point on Saturday, 126 days after it was launched on September 2022. When it was launched 22nd September 2023, and now it is in orbit around the Lagrange point. Firing maneuvers. After a 1.5 million kilometer journey, the spacecraft was placed in the orbit following in firing maneuvers carried out by ISRO scientists and engineers at the ISRO Telemetry Tracking and Command Network, Bangalore. Where is this center? Is Bangalore. ISRO chairman. Who is ISRO chairman? S. Somnath. S. Somnath. S. Somnath is a ISRO chairman. That the hollow orbit insertion process was carried out at a intended today event was to place the Aditya L1 in the precise halo orbit. The spacecraft was moving towards the halo orbit, but we had to make some corrections to put in the right place. We do not do the correction today. There could have been a possibility that it could escape from his point L1 point, but we would not have allowed that to happen as there are some contingency in the place. But I am only telling mathematically it can escape, he said. So that has been very precisely done, placing the spacecraft in the halo orbit. What we have achieved today is exact placement based on our measurement and very correct prediction of the velocity requirement. Right now, in our calculation, the spacecraft is in the right place, announcing the success in the post on social media platform X, or we know formerly Twitter, known as Twitter, and now is X. Prime Minister Narendra Modi said India creates yet another landmark. India's first solar observatory Aditya L1 reaches its destination. It is a testament to the relentless dedication of our scientists in realizing among the most complex and intricate space missions. I join the nation in applauding his extraordinary feat. We will continue to pursue new for frontiers of science for the benefit of humanity. Periodic orbit. The orbit of L1, Aditya L1 spacecraft is periodic halo orbit, which is located roughly 1.5 million km from Earth on the continuously moving Sun-Earth line with orbital period of about 177.86 Earth days. This halo orbit is a periodic three-dimensional orbit at L1 involving Sun, Earth, and spacecraft. This specific halo orbit is selected to ensure a mission life of 5 km, minimizing station keeping maneuvers and thus fuel consumption, and ensuring a continuous unobstructed view of the sun. The ISRO said that the orbit insertion was accomplished. It further said that the insertion of Aditya L1 into this halo orbit presents a critical mission phase which demands precise navigation and control. Aditya L1 carries 7 payloads to observe the photosphere, chromosphere, and the outermost layer of the sun, corona. There are 3 layers of the sun, which are those: photosphere, chromosphere, and outermost layer, which is called as corona, using electromagnetic and practical detectors. This is all about the news, and this is very important news on in the perspective of exam. There are lots of GK here. You can also read the crust of the news. The L1 lies between the sun. L1 lies between the sun earth line and the about 1.5 million kilometer from earth. The distance of L1 from earth is approximately 1% of earth sun distance. 1%, only 1%. But view will be from here to earth is very, for a study purpose, it will be very beneficial for our scientists. A satellite placed into the hollow orbit around the L1 point has advantage of continuously viewing the sun without any eclipse. This means it can observe the solar activity continuously. Okay, this is all about of the first news. Thank you for listening me.